What if I told you there's a mountain that literally breathes ice deep into the sweltering summer months? Or that, despite its rugged rural landscape, it's home to a massive 13,000 square mile zone where cell phones and Wi-Fi are strictly regulated by the federal government. Welcome to West Virginia, a state often associated just with coal and country roads, but one that is actually full of incredible historic and geographic significance. So here are 15 incredible geography facts you never knew about West Virginia. West Virginia is famously known as the Mountain State, and for good reason. It's the only US state situated entirely within the Appalachian Mountain region. While states like Colorado boast towering alpine peaks, West Virginia holds a unique geographic distinction of its own. With an average elevation of approximately 1,500 feet above sea level, it possesses the highest average elevation of any state east of the Mississippi River. This unrelenting ruggedness means there are virtually no large expanses of flat land within its borders. The landscape is characterized by a seemingly endless sea of rolling hills, deep valleys, and ancient ridges. This distinct topography dramatically impacts everything in the state, from its localized weather patterns to the way communities have settled over centuries. Because the terrain is so incredibly rugged, it historically isolated communities, shaping a distinct cultural identity deeply tied to the land itself. Don't let the name fool you. The New River is actually a geographic misnomer. Geologists consider it to be one of the oldest rivers in the entire world, with estimates of its age ranging anywhere from 10 million to an astonishing 300 million years old, older than the Appalachian Mountains themselves. The river actually carved its way through the bedrock as the mountains slowly pushed up around it. Adding to its geographic oddity, the New River is one of the few major rivers on the planet that flows from south to north, charting a bizarre course directly across the Appalachian Plateau. Its ancient waters have sliced deeply into the earth over eons, creating the spectacular New River Gorge. This massive, steep-walled canyon is a testament to the immense, slow-motion power of water erosion, leaving behind a dramatic geologic masterpiece. Tucked away in the high elevations of the Monongahela National Forest lies a bizarre ecosystem that feels like it belongs in northern Canada rather than the American South. The Cranberry Glades Botanical Area is a collection of acidic bogs that closely mimic the Arctic tundra. This surreal environment is a geographic relic, essentially left behind after the glaciers of the last ice age retreated thousands of years ago. Because the high altitude valleys trapped cold air and water, this unique microclimate survived as the rest of the continent warmed. Today, the spongy, peat-filled bogs are home to rare flora that you won't find anywhere else in the region, including carnivorous pitcher plants and sundews that trap and digest insects to survive in the nutrient-poor soil. Walking along the boardwalks of the Cranberry Glades is like taking a portal back to a prehistoric, frozen West Virginia. While West Virginia's surface is defined by its soaring mountains, eastern West Virginia hides a spectacular underworld. This region is dominated by karst topography, a distinct landscape formed over millions of years by the dissolution of soluble rocks, primarily limestone. As slightly acidic groundwater seeps into the earth, it slowly eats away at the bedrock, creating a fragile and porous crust. This geographic phenomenon has resulted in a landscape riddled with surface sinkholes, disappearing streams that suddenly vanish underground, and subterranean rivers. Most impressively, this process has carved out an astonishing world-class network of cave systems. Oregon Cave, for instance, is one of the longest and most complex cave systems in the United States, featuring massive subterranean rooms and spectacular rock formations. This hidden geography provides a vital habitat for specialized creatures and acts as a massive natural plumbing system. In Hampshire County, there's a mountain that literally breathes ice. Ice Mountain is a bizarre geologic anomaly that acts like a massive, naturally occurring refrigerator. The mountain's flank features a steep slope made of loose boulders, known as a talus. During the frigid winter months, dense cold air sinks and becomes trapped deep inside the spaces between these rocks. Because rock is a poor conductor of heat, this frozen pocket remains insulated throughout the year. When the sweltering heat of summer arrives, this frigid air slowly vents out the base of the mountain. It keeps the surrounding rocks so cold that you can find actual ice chunks deep into the summer months. This strange microclimate creates a tiny pocket of tundra supporting rare boreal plants like the twin flower, which typically only grows hundreds of miles further north in Canada. We're going to look at how a massive mountain range literally split an entire state in two in just a second. But just like West Virginia, your own history runs deep, and you can discover your roots with today's sponsor, MyHeritage, and get their DNA kit for its lowest price ever, just $25. I just got my own DNA results, and we're going to explore them together. But before we do that, the actual process of getting them your DNA was shockingly easy. I got a little kit, I did the little swabby thing, put it inside an envelope and sent it to them, and about a week later, boom, results. And if you're like me and you're a little worried about your privacy, they say that they won't ever license or sell your genetic data. With that, let's get to my results being revealed with you right now. I have not seen these yet, all right? Page is loading. I am 36% English, 31% Scottish and Welsh, honestly not too surprising, 8% Dutch, 8% Irish, and then broadly about 16% 5 or more ethnicities, generally around looks like Spain, France, Germany, Denmark. I will say I'm a little surprised by the Irish and Scottish. I'm not that surprised that Germany and Denmark sort of show up in my results. I mean, you see these eyes? Very light color. But then I think I'm most impressed by the Dutch heritage. I just think that culture is so fascinating, what they've been able to do with their polders and their land reclamation. So to be a part of that even a little bit feels really cool. They do get a lot more in-depth, things like who you might be related to. If I'm looking at mine, parents' first cousin, second cousin, grandparents' first cousin. And so that was a lot of fun to explore, but now it's your turn. Don't miss this incredible bundle. Use code Geoff25 in the link below for the MyHeritage DNA kit at just $25. You'll also score free shipping and a 30-day free trial to effortlessly build your family tree. Now, speaking of deep legacies, let's go ahead and get back to West Virginia. West Virginia's very existence is a fascinating geographic story born from the turmoil of the American Civil War. It holds the unique distinction of being the only U.S. state to acquire its sovereignty by seceding from a Confederate state. Long before the war, the rugged geography of the Allegheny Mountains created a massive physical, economic, and cultural barrier between the eastern elite of Virginia and the rugged pioneers of the western counties. When Virginia voted to secede from the Union in 1861, the western delegates, who had far fewer enslaved people and relied on the northern rivers for trade, rebelled against the rebellion. They formed the Restored Government of Virginia and officially became a new state in 1863. This makes West Virginia a state literally carved out by conflict, where towering mountain ridges didn't just separate watersheds, but permanently divided a political entity into two. Harpers Ferry is a masterclass in how geography can shape history. This historic town sits exactly at the confluence of the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers, nestled in a dramatic water gap where the rivers slice through the Blue Ridge Mountains. In the 18th and 19th centuries, rivers were the primary highways of America, making this specific geographic juncture a highly coveted and strategic transportation hub. Recognizing its tactical value, George Washington selected it for the site of a federal armory. Decades later, its location and armory made it the target of John Brown's infamous 1859 raid, an event that became a major catalyst for the Civil War. Because it controlled access to the Shenandoah Valley and Washington, D.C., Harpers Ferry changed hands between Union and Confederate forces at least 8 times during the conflict, proving that whoever controls geographic choke points controls history. The rugged terrain of the Appalachians made early mapping an absolute nightmare, leading to a bitter geographic dispute that lasted centuries. The western boundary of Maryland and the border of West Virginia are anchored by an unassuming historic marker called the Fairfax Stone. Placed in 1746, this stone is meant to mark the true headwaters of the Potomac River, which served as the official boundary line for a massive land grant belonging to Lord Fairfax. However, the labyrinthine network of mountain streams made determining the true headwaters highly debatable. As borders were formalized, Maryland and West Virginia constantly argued over which branch of the river was the actual boundary, a dispute involving hundreds of square miles of valuable timber and coal land. The geographic argument became so heated that it wasn't definitively resolved by the United States Supreme Court until 1910. A state's capital is usually a fixture, But West Virginia's rugged human geography turned its seat of government into a traveling show. When the state was formed, the population was incredibly divided by the impassable mountainous terrain. The northern counties, centered around Wheeling, were heavily industrialized and closely tied to Ohio and Pennsylvania. The southern counties, focused around Charleston, were agrarian and culturally distinct. Because transportation between the north and south was agonizingly slow and dangerous due to the topography, intense regional jealousy flared up over who got to host the capital. To appease both sides, the state capital literally bounced back and forth between Wheeling and Charleston on steamboats down the Ohio and Kanawha rivers. It moved a total of 4 times before voters finally settled the Geographic tug-of-war in 1885, making Charleston the permanent seat of government. Geography often dictates national security, and nowhere is this clearer than at the Greenbrier Resort in White Sulphur Springs. During the height of the Cold War, the United States government needed a secure location to bunker the entire US Congress in the event of a nuclear attack. They secretly constructed a massive fallout shelter beneath this luxurious West Virginia resort, completely hidden in plain sight. The location was chosen for 2 critical geographic reasons. First, the surrounding Allegheny Mountains offered an incredible layer of natural shielding against nuclear blast waves and radioactive fallout. Second, it was just a quick train ride or flight away from Washington, D.C., allowing for a rapid evacuation. For 30 years, this mountain fortress remained one of America's most closely guarded secrets, perfectly using West Virginia's isolated and rugged terrain as a shield for the highest levels of government. In our hyper-connected modern world, there's a massive geographic zone in West Virginia where the airwaves are intentionally dead. The National Radio Quiet Zone is a 13,000 square mile area mandated by the federal government to protect the ultra-sensitive equipment at the Green Bank Observatory. The observatory's massive radio telescopes are listening for the faintest whispers of the universe, and even a microwave oven can drown out a distant galaxy. The remote mountainous terrain of Pocahontas County provides natural shielding from external radio interference. But the human geography inside the zone is strictly regulated. In the town of Green Bank itself, there is no cell phone service, Wi-Fi is illegal, and emergency services run on highly specific frequencies. This creates a unique human landscape where residents live remarkably unplugged lives, making it a rare sanctuary for scientists and a bizarre digital dead zone. Take one look at a map of West Virginia, and you'll immediately notice its highly unusual, jagged borders. Human geography and historic politics carved out 2 highly distinct panhandles that stretch out like grasping arms. The northern panhandle is a tiny industrialized strip, squeezed tightly between the Ohio River to the west and the Pennsylvania border to the east. Meanwhile, the eastern panhandle stretches out towards the eastern seaboard, practically touching Washington, D.C. At one specific point in the eastern panhandle, the state becomes almost comically narrow, constricting to a mere 7 miles wide between the borders of Maryland and Virginia. These quirky geographic extensions mean that depending on where you stand in West Virginia, your cultural and economic ties might be significantly more intertwined with Pittsburgh, Washington, D.C., or Ohio than the rest of your own state. Overcoming the massive physical barriers of Appalachia has required incredible feats of human engineering, none more spectacular than the New River Gorge Bridge. Before 1977, navigating the treacherous landscape of the New River Gorge required an agonizing 45-minute drive down narrow, winding mountain roads, across a small bridge at the bottom, and then back up steep canyon walls. To solve this geographic nightmare, engineers constructed a massive steel arch bridge spanning 3,030 feet across the chasm. This incredible structure transformed a dangerous 45-minute trek into a beautiful 45-second drive. Hovering 876 feet above the roaring river below, it held the title of the longest single-arch steel span in the world for over a quarter of a century. Today, it stands as a brilliant example of how human geography can conquer the most imposing natural terrain, seamlessly connecting previously isolated communities. If you're looking for towering skyscrapers and sprawling urban metropolises, you won't find them in West Virginia. Consistently ranked as one of the most rural states in America, its population distribution is heavily dictated by its unforgiving topography. Because the state lacks the expansive flat plains required to build massive cities, its human geography has evolved in a highly unique way. Communities in West Virginia didn't expand outward in massive circles. Instead, they grew linearly. Towns and neighborhoods are tightly clustered along the narrow banks of river valleys, stretched along the winding paths of highways, or tucked deep into secluded dead-end valleys. This distinct settlement pattern has fostered incredibly tight-knit local communities, but also made large-scale urban development nearly impossible, ensuring that the mountain state retains its deeply rural character. For generations, West Virginia's human geography was defined by extraction. The landscape was heavily altered by deep shaft coal mining, massive logging operations, and extensive rail networks, built to move natural resources out of the mountains. However, as the coal industry declined, the state executed a brilliant pivot, transforming its scarred terrain into an engine for tourism. The most famous example is the Hatfield-McCoy Trails system. Instead of abandoning the old rugged logging trails and defunct mining roads that spiderweb across the southern counties, the state repurposed them. Today, they form one of the largest, most challenging, and most popular off-highway vehicle trail systems in the world. West Virginia successfully turned a landscape defined by heavy industry into a premier destination for outdoor adventurers from across the globe. West Virginia is easily one of the weirdest states in America, and I mean that in a good way. Because its geography is so unique, it's fundamentally different from all of its neighbors, which makes it pretty amazing in my opinion. Speaking of amazing geography and communities, be sure to head over to thebite.co and join my brand new geography community. Join thousands of others as we explore the world in fun and engaging ways. Simply click the link in the description below or scan this QR code and I'll see you there. Quick reminder to use code Geoff25 below for a $25 MyHeritage DNA kit, free shipping, and a 30-day free trial. I hope you enjoyed learning all about West Virginia. If you did, be sure to check out this video with 15 facts about Haiti. Thanks for watching. See you next time.